Hi, Audrey. So I don't really have all that much to talk about this week. Status I posted the other day about how much I enjoy coming home. Poor, but significantly richer in intellectual and artistic property. That was just Morgan speak for I spent all my money on markers. So one thing I wanted to talk about today was tattoos. I just think it's funny how some people get tattoos of words like love and peace and harmony and affinity and little symbols for that kind of thing. You could always have the tattoo artist screw you over by tattooing "I'm skank" on your back rather than the symbol for love in Chinese. How people want to have these things inscribed on them so that they can somehow potentially channel or express that essence in their life, and I think that's, well, my take on it is, if you write tree on a pole, it's not a tree. So, recently I've just had a few things that I just want to say to people. No one in particular. Whoever told you that coat looked good either lied or you missed the sarcasm. I'm sitting in the library at one of the tables studying, and it's the middle of the day, and so there's hardly any tables available at all, and so I was lucky to have one. But as I'm packing up my stuff to get up and go to the bathroom because I'm paranoid and I can't leave it there, I see this guy and he's standing there, and I know he is going to take my seat after I get up because he's like staring intently at me. And so, of course, instead of being witty and saying to him, "You're like a hawk, aren't you?" I got up and left and let him have it and went to sit miserably in an aisle by myself. I was on my way to work and my mom was driving, and we come to the bridge, the intersection to go into the bridge, and it is blocked off. As in, people who are coming from the other direction can turn onto the bridge, but not people coming from our direction. So we start going the only way we can go, which is straight, and Mom pulls into the median to make a U-turn, but there just so happens to be a cop, and he drives up to us, and Mom rolls down her window, and he says to her, "You think an illegal U-turn is the answer here, ma'am?" And say, "Yes, officer, yes, I do think that an illegal U-turn is the answer here. Some of us have lives, and your arbitrary traffic stop is causing me much emotional stress. Now, if you excuse me, this person sitting next to me who is obviously not dying is in dire need of the emergency room, and I need to GTFO. We're in the middle of this Writers' Week lecture about digital books and how the digital age is affecting publishing and that sort of thing, and this guy in the front pipes up, and he says, "It's like Newtonian physics," or something like that. And the guy who's sitting next to me, I'm sitting in the back row, and so the guy next to me has had this book out the entire time, not paying attention to what's actually going on in the panel. And he says, "How did we get to physics? I'm so lost." And I think everyone else in the room was too. So every time I go to the Java City on campus, I get asked a different question by the employees. The first time I went, they asked me what my name was, which was a perfectly reasonable request. I mean, they gotta put a name on the drink so that they can give it to the right person. So the next time I go, she asks me, "Do you want a coffee base with that?" And I kind of find this a little strange because I specifically ordered a vanilla Javalanche to not get coffee. So I tell her no, and I get my drink. The next time I go, I order a vanilla Javalanche, and the lady asks me, "You don't want cookies with that?" No, I don't want cookies with that. At first I thought to myself, like, what, cookies, like, you know, round, yum, kind of? No, that's not what she meant. She meant the cookies and cream Javalanche, which I had already had and didn't want. Why are they always trying to sell me stuff I don't want? God, chili bellies. They're good. I'll see you later. Actually, I will see you next weekend because I'm coming to you to see you in a place at a time.